We've just had a camel breakout. Something startled Lulu and she started pulling away. And then, of course, Juicy, they follow each other. And Shai and I managed to hold on to them for a few seconds. But they're just too strong. No one is capable of holding a camel when they're off. They spooked over absolutely nothing. Thank God we were away from the main road. So we were very, very lucky because honestly, you know, that's the kind of thing that can go quite nastily wrong. So thank goodness for that. And you may say that we're absolutely rubbish at controlling our camels. And there may be an element of truth in that. لازم نشوف ما هو الرجل تحت. إذا كان. The problem is that Lulu's clearly limping.
عندها مشكلة.
And we need to find out what it is. And this is where it's difficult because obviously we're not vets.
Yeah, when she run very fast and they walk beside the walking
pavement,
yeah, and she put her like this. I think one of the options we continue with this is Juicy?
Lulu.
With Juicy. We cannot take her more inside.
No,
yeah.
No. I mean, you can quite, you know.
Yeah, she's just not putting weight on it.
Yeah. Okay, so Juicy's going to be fun on her own. Poor Juicy. Poor Lulu. Okay, so we're leaving Lulu here. Bye-bye, Angel. You're going to be good. Be a good girl. Shai and I both hope that what she needs is rest. I think it's going to be a problem for Juicy and for Lulu that they're now separated. Because we can't explain it to them, but what could, look, there's Juicy looking backwards. Juicy, darling, come on, we have to keep going, come on. And she's bellowing now. I mean, that's where I think it's better if they're left together.
Yeah, I don't know Camel's psychology and how they relate.
Well, you can hear them crying.
Yeah, but maybe that's just for a minute or two. I just don't know.
Yeah. They're both crying, the camels, because they're being separated. And of course, they don't understand what's going on. I wonder if it's better to keep them together. So we're just talking to Khalid. I mean, look, you can see Juicy's clearly upset. She's bellowing. I can hear Lulu crying from 200 meters away.
Have you had to be in this scenario before?
No.
How camels are?
No, but camels are herd animals.
Yeah.
They are herd animals, and they won't like this at all.
Yeah.
I think we walk her back. Nimshi maaha. We're going to take her back to Lulu. I just said to Shaya, shall we call Abi Yazid, who's our kind of advisor on the camels, who helped when they were panicking over the horses. And Shaya, who's also upset, as indeed am I, was like, you don't need to call him. Look, you can see how, you can see what's happening. And I think he's right. I think it's much better to keep them together. This is not a great situation. This is a bad situation.
I arranged with the owner of that camp, and he said that you are welcome to bring the camels there. We will put the camels there and we will follow you there. I will put Shaya, then I will go back to bring the doctor to see the camels. And I will, this evening, I will tell you what's going to happen. Shaya!
It is really upsetting. It's quite hard to get over hearing that sound of them both crying for each other. I always say that the reason I want to do these trips is I want to walk on my own through the desert with a camel, or maybe a bloke, so I don't get lost. And my worry always is that there's lots and lots of people around. And now, God has granted me my wish, but not with a camel. So I'm now walking completely on my own, as the rest of the team is occupied. And in fact, I quite like this time to just clear my mind a bit and, as I say, get rid of that noise in my head.